So well students, today we will be learning how to connect two lamps in parallel controlled by one-way switch in PVC pipe wiring. Now to do this practical, we need two diagrams. One is a circuit diagram and one is a layout diagram. Now circuit diagram shows how the lamp switches should be connected, whereas layout diagram shows where this lamps and switches should be connected on the wall or on the wooden board. So here you see the circuit diagram. Now in this circuit diagram, I have two lamps. This is lamp 1, 100 watts to 30 volts, lamp 2, 100 watts to 30 volts. Here is a single pole switch, 6 amperes, 230 volts. Now here is the supply. Phase and neutral are the polarities of AC supply. Now the voltage across this is single phase 230 volts AC supply. Now here the phase is always connected to the switch. So phase is represented by yellow color insulation wire. So phase is connected to the switch. Now here is neutral. Neutral is a black insulation wire. So black goes to the first lamp as well as to the second lamp. So neutral is connected to all the lamps. Now after the switch, we use return wire, yellow color insulation to connect to the lamps. So from the switch, again you connect to the first lamp as well as to the second lamp. Now here yellow color wire has a joint, and similarly black color wire has a joint. Now the second diagram is a layout diagram. So layout diagram is to scale. That means here this pipe length will be 30 centimeters, as well as this length will also be 30 centimeters, and also this length. So the layout diagram is in the form of T. Now lamp 1 is located at this place and lamp 2 is located at this place. A single way switch is placed at this point. Now how do we do this wiring? Phase enters and goes to the switch. So phase will enter through this pipe and will be connected here to the switch, to the bottom terminal of the switch. Now here, after the switch, you have a joint of yellow color insulation wire which goes to the first lamp as well as to the second lamp. So the yellow color wire with the joint have to be placed at this point. Keep the joint at this place and pass one end of the yellow wire down to this switch and the other end to the second lamp. Now here there is neutral also with a joint. Now neutral is represented by black color insulation wire. So place the joint of black color insulation wire at this point and pass one end of the wire here and the other end to the second lamp. Now here there will be a small portion of black wire to be connected to the lamp holder. So when you want to prepare a joint, T joint like this, many times you just twist the wire like this. Now when you connect it like this, it will allow the current to flow, but it will not be strong enough. So if you just pull it, it can come easily. So there is a particular way how to make this joint. So I will just demonstrate it how you make this joint. So just separate this strands of wires into two groups and twist it. So both of these groups, they are twisted. If you twist it, the joint will be stronger and it will be easier to turn. Now the other part is here. So I have taken 1 centimeter insulation from this wire, and here also I have made two groups and I have made an opening at the center. So pass one end this side and other end remains out and just twist it. And then close this. Now keep this at the center and just go on turning the twisted wire in a clockwise direction, and this one in a anti-clockwise direction. So after twisting, just use a plier and see that all wires are bent properly. So then use insulation tape. So this insulation tape will not allow leakage of electric current. So in this manner, the T-joints for this practical are prepared. So today, one of the boy from Don Bosco High School will be performing this practical. I will guide him and demonstrate him how to go about with connecting two lamps in parallel controlled by one-way switch in PVC pipe wiring. Now the first step is you have to draw the layout diagram to scale on this wooden board. So you have to mark 30 centimeters at right angle 30 centimeters and proceed again 30 centimeters to the right hand side. So this T has to be marked on this wooden board. So he will be marking this on the wooden board. So once this layout diagram is drawn on the board, you have to mark 10 centimeters, make a marking on the line, again 10 centimeters, here similarly 10 centimeters and 10 centimeters, 10 centimeters and 10 centimeters. This marking is to make holes to fix the saddles. So now hold the frame and using a poker make holes on the line where you have marked this 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters, 10 centimeters, 20 centimeters. So now you will be fixing the saddle using small screws and medium screwdriver. Now the screw should be kept little loose so as to allow the pipes to go through the saddles. Now the saddle will be fixed only on one side. So once these saddles are fixed, you have to use 5/8 inch PVC pipes. Now these are 30 centimeters each. So you have to place them in the saddle in this fashion. So you use up to this mark. So two other pipes will be fixed by him. Now this layout is as per the layout given here. So this is 30 centimeters, at right angle 30 centimeters and to the right 30 centimeters. Now is the time to do the wiring. Now from here the phase wire go to the switch. Phase goes to the switch. So from this pipe it enters red color insulation wire and goes down. So just place this wire into the pipe. Now after the switch, you have to use yellow color wire for the return path. Now return path has a joint. I have already prepared the joint. Keep the joint here, pass one end this side and other end to this end. Now on this side the neutral goes to both the lamps. Now neutral, which is black color insulation wire, has also joint. So joint is already prepared. Again, keep the joint over here, pass one end this side and pass the other end to this end. So once all the wires are in place, you have to make holes on the other end of the saddle and fix these saddles. So once the holes are already prepared on the other end of the saddles, he will be fixing this saddle firmly by using medium screwdriver and small screw. Now at the same time, he will fix it tightly, the first screw which he has fixed earlier. So now I am using a tool called wire stripper cum cutter. Now here there are two jaws which you use for cutting the wires, and these jaws are using for stripping the wires. Now what you do is, these wires are all cut, so you have to prepare them for connecting. So what you do is, you place the wire to the required length into these jaws and just press it. So this insulation is already taken out. Now while using this stripper, it does not damage the conductor in this wire. So remaining all wires he will strip. So once the insulation is taken out, you have to twist all the copper strands so that it is easier to connect the switch and the lamp holder. So in this manner, he will twist all the remaining ends of the wire. Now at this point, you see there is a lamp. So this lamp is fitted to an angle holder, and the angle holder is mounted on a PVC square block. The size of this, you can see the shape, it is square. So it is called PVC square block. Now these two holes are for the wires to come out. So there are three pipes here that will be coming into this PVC square block. So three slots are prepared. So when you fit it, it will fit like this. So here there is second lamp. So there is only one pipe that will go into this square block. So I have made only one slot. So similarly, these wires are to be taken out from these two holes provided. Now to fix this square block, you have to make hole using poker right through this hole. Now you will be using heavy duty screwdriver and 35 by 8 wooden screws to fix this PVC square block to the wooden board. After fixing the PVC square block, just move and check whether it is fitted properly. If it is loose, see that it is fixed properly again. So fix the second square block. Check it whether it is fitted properly. So now you have to connect the angle holder to the PVC square block. So here you have two wires. So you open the screws using connected screwdriver, and any wire can be connected to the first terminal and the remaining wire to the second terminal. So after fixing the wires to the angle holder, make a habit that you pull and check that it is firmly fixed to the angle holder. So in a similar way, you have to fix the second holder. Now these angle holders are to be fitted to this PVC square block. So we will be using 18 mm by 6 mm screws. So now once you have fitted, again make a habit that you just push or pull and check whether it is fitted properly. So they should not be loose, okay. So they should be fitted firmly. So here is a one-way switch mounted on a one-way gang box. Now this switch has two terminals. So you look at the brand of the switch and turn it opposite direction. So you will see two terminals. Now in this practical, you will be connecting red color wire representing phase to the bottom terminal and the return wire to the top terminal. Now even if you reverse it, make it yellow at the bottom and red on the top, the switch will function. Only thing is to keep uniformity in the class, I tell to connect the red wire to the bottom and yellow wire to the top. So use the connecting screwdriver and connect the wires to the terminals. So red wire to the bottom. So once the wires are connected to the switch, you have to make holes to fix this gang box to the wooden board. So you have to make use of poker and make holes. Now to fix this gang box, you have to use 35 mm by 6 screws and use medium screwdriver. Now match the holes and then start fixing. So now fix the 100 watts lamp, one over here and other over there. So now he will be testing which of this terminal is phased by using neon tester. So here the first terminal, the lamp does not glow. Second terminal. So second terminal, the lamp glows. So your second terminal is a phase. So you have to connect red wire to the phase and the other will be neutral here. So before connecting, see that this cord is taken out from the supply. So use medium screwdriver. So here is a voltmeter. Now this is electric measuring device used to measure electric voltage in electric circuits. Now this voltmeter has two terminals for connection. One is with red color and other is black color. Now these terminals have color codes relevant to DC supply. Now when we are using AC supply, you can connect any phase here, neutral here, or neutral here or phase here, it does not matter. If you connect in any direction, the voltmeter will indicate the reading. So I am just testing what is the supply voltage we are getting. According to the circuit diagram, we need 230 volts AC supply. So I will connect it here. So a voltmeter is always to be connected in parallel. In parallel means it should receive directly the neutral and the phase. So I have connected in parallel. So I put it on and you can see the pointer goes to 250 volts. So what voltage you need is 250 volts. Now after doing this wiring, you have to test it first, and testing is always in series connection. So on this test board you see series connection and parallel connection. So first you have to connect your wiring in series. So I have already connected, put on the switch. So what happens here is the voltage drops across the test lamp and across these two lamps. So this shows there is continuity. If any of this lamp was not working, then somewhere there is no continuity. So, after testing, you have to connect it in parallel. Put it on. So, in parallel, the test lamp does not work. You give directly 250 volts to the circuit. So, what happens here is both the lamps glow bright. The reason is both the lamps receive 250 volts here. Now, let us check, if you take out this lamp, what will happen to the other lamp? Put it on. So, even if this lamp is not connected in the circuit, this lamp works brightly. So, what that means? It means that in this circuit, there are two paths for the current to flow. One path is here and the second path is here. If one path is broken, other path is not affected. So, in parallel, you have to learn about two things. Voltage remains constant across each lamp, and current has more than one way. You can put one more lamp in parallel. All three lamps will start working together brightly. So, the lamps glow brightly because each lamp receives 230 volts. Now, parallel connection is used for house wiring and industrial wiring. But this particular type of wiring is not used for house wiring. Now, it finds its use in street lighting. 10, 12 poles are put on at one time by using a master switch. So, at one point you put it on, all the street lamps start working. You put it off, all go off. Second use is in chandeliers. In old houses, in hotels, you have chandeliers. So, these chandeliers have number of lamps connected. They are connected in parallel and only one switch is used to control the chandeliers. So, parallel connection in general is used for house wiring and industrial wiring. But this particular wiring wherein you control number of lamps by using one switch has limited use. So, to just remember, in parallel voltage remains constant and current has more than one way to flow. That is the reason at home your fans tubes are controlled individually by one way switch.